when Ceratizit invited us to complete engineering services Carlisle, I thought straight away there's a clue in the name, but also I thought we're going to find out about drills, inserts, and that's about it. But very, very wrong. First of all, Andrew, known as Monkey.
Always been known as Monkey, all my life. When people pick up the phone, they always ask for Monkey.
Right, so you won't be insulted if I call you Monkey, that's fine, first clarification. Complete engineering services though. Carlisle were obviously the location, but the rest of it, it's in the name?
It's definitely in the name. We do everything for anybody, from a one-off to a machine build or anything basically that comes along. Predominantly a small jobbing shop. We don't do massive batches, which is where we need support from various companies and suppliers, particularly Ceratizit, WNT as they were known.
Okay. So in terms of jobbing shop, you're doing milling, turning, EDM, fabrication?
Yeah, a whole broad range. Basically, we'll try and accommodate anybody that comes through the door.
Okay. And I understand this company was a great idea in a pub some years ago. Obviously, it was a good idea.
It's definitely a good idea. Alan and myself have worked in the business all our lives, from 16-year-old.
Just to clarify, Monkey and Alan is known as Bowie.
Bowie, my business partner, yes.
Okay. But a great idea in a pub, obviously done extremely well so far. And you mentioned relationships, and that's key to getting work, but also your suppliers as well.
Exactly. I think you've got to build a business based on trust. You've got to get something that's value for money, but also does the job that you want it to do. So, at the end of the day, it isn't all about price. Sometimes it's about it making the job right for what you want to do.
Okay. So when, at the time it was WNT, but now Ceratizit, when did you come on board with them?
About 12 years ago. We got a guy in called Matt Derbyshire, who was our local rep, and he's been with us ever since. Calls up here every second Tuesday in the month. We always have a good crack with Matt, but Matt's very accommodating. Pick up the phone, Matt will come back with an answer within 5-10 minutes, whatever you want.
Brilliant. Now I'm thinking though, the catalogue is bigger than sort of Argos and Telephone Directory combined. How do you deal with that?
We don't deal with the catalogue. We ring Matt up.
Right, but he'll you tell him, he'll provide a solution. What happens?
Yeah, he's got a great knowledge of the catalogue. He'll tell us where to look in the catalogue for our speeds and feeds and anything that goes hand in hand with that. But he's also very good at one-off solutions to individual problems that we have.
Okay, so I'm thinking, and the Ceratizit catalogue is your end mills, your drills, your inserts, and things like that. But they'll do other solutions.
Oh, definitely. Their work holding, we use a lot of their work holding. We also use their regrind service. I don't think a lot of people know about that. But specials, one-offs, a drill of a specific size with a chamfer ground on it or things like that. Right. Perfect.
Again, pick up phone, Matt's there.
Matt's there all the time. But, we've got to know the whole team over the years. We've known them. We've got to go out, do a few golf days and bits and pieces with them. So they've become friends as opposed to, guys we speak to on the phone every day.
Key to it is a relationship. Now, what I want to also ask is, no disrespect, but we are a long way, we're way up north, Carlisle. How do you get your product delivered?
Any time up to 6:30 on the night, and this is quite amazing, 6:30 on the night we can ring up, and we're often here at 6:30 of the night, trying to solve a problem, pick up the phone, it's here, 11 o'clock next day, not a problem.
Impressive stuff, but you also got a vending solution as well?
Yeah, we use a lot of stock tips, stock cutters, all different sizes, but we keep a vending machine on site, which keeps us stocked with those tools. So it's more the one-off specials that we need at the last minute that they sort out overnight.
Okay. And with that vending though, does that help identify things like if things are going wrong, but also final pricing as well in terms of linking it with software?
We have a new software system that we're running now, and the vending machine is actually linked into our software system. So when one of the guys goes and takes a cutter out, that cutter is then billed directly into the job that he's working on. So at the end of the day, when we look at the final job costs, that's not a hidden cost, it's there for everyone to see.
And it also identifies if maybe they're machining it incorrectly?
We have had one or two instances, there's 3 10mm cutters gone out 2 minutes after each other. Then we have to have a quiet word and say, you need to find out why it's doing this and not keep doing it.
So it's helping with the education process as well.
Definitely, definitely. We're a very young company. We've got a lot of young lads working for us, and you know, it's a great way of just sort of pointing out a few facts.
Okay. Now, I mentioned earlier, you know, it's not just about your inserts, your drills and things like that. A great example is what we've got behind us. And the story behind this is, well, I'm old enough to remember Hillman Imps. What's going on here?
So there's a guy local to us, 20, 30 mile away, came to us with a project he was working on. He's an imp guru, as we should call him. He had an idea to fit a BMW K100 bike engine into a Hillman Imp.
Can I just clarify, K100 isn't 100 cc's, it's 1,000 cc's.
1,000cc motorbike engine.
Sorry for anybody out there who's wincing at that comment, but I'm not a motorbike aficionado.
Yeah. So basically he knew what he wanted to do. We made some mock-ups and bits and pieces and then developed it into a working prototype, which he then trialled in his own car.
So he had the idea as an imp man, but you had the solution.
We had the solution. We had the ways of manufacturing things in one piece. We try and keep away from welding anything together. It's a weak way of doing things. Make everything out of billet, solid, you know, utilising machines like we've got behind us.
So with this, I mean, you've got the billet in the background, you're going to start off with quite a large billet. How's the WNT tooling helped you?
So one of the issues we have with such a big billet is to take stock out of that billet. And the speed and rate that this cutter that we've got in behind us, the diamond-like coating, is absolutely phenomenal. We can actually take the centre of the billet out in 5 to 10 minutes, which is a massive stock removal. But what that does is it allows us to make the product competitively priced.
Right, okay. And was that a solution provided by Matt as well?
Oh, definitely, definitely. I want ring Matt up, get yourself up here. I need to take this material out of here as fast as we can take it out of here.
Right, so it came up with that solution. So I just want to clarify, it's about providing solutions, building that relationship, which is clearly built and keeps building all the time. Anything else you want to say about Ceratizit?
I think when we originally went to Ceratizit, right at the start, we thought we were too small to work with them. They proved us totally wrong. They came on board right at the start, and now our relationship with them has grown massively, and they're a big part of our day-to-day operation.
Fantastic testimonial for Ceratizit. Thank you very much.
Thank you.